Here in Marseille at the international drive of the Volkswagen ID.7. We saw it camouflaged last year in Spain as well, but this year uncamouflaged, and we're going to get a proper drive of the production model. Going to be landing in Ireland towards the end of 2024, 2023, with deliveries in the start of 2024. Beautiful side-to-side light bar on the front. We have that slightly different ID light on this model. Very smooth, closed off, gloss black with your sensor in underneath. Drag coefficient of 0.23. In some markets you will be getting an illuminated Volkswagen badge. 360-degree camera, no frunk in underneath. Down along the side then, the length of the vehicle is about 5 meters long, wheelbase of about 3 meters long. It's the lowest ID ever at 1.5 meters and a width of about 1.9 meters. You've got your nice 18s, 19s and 20-inch wheels, some gloss black in underneath, again very much ID language, gloss black wing mirror, slightly smaller than the rest of the ID models. You've got this aluminium bow line that goes all the way along the roof line. That's the pano sunroof, glass black B-pillars, and it's got the colour-coded door handles with that haptic button in underneath. Super long wheelbase, lots of space as we don't move down along the back. You've got your glass black shark fin aerial. So front and side design, it's the longest ID that you've ever got from Volkswagen. It's about 320 millimeters longer than the Volkswagen ID.4, ID.5, so it is super long, very much a cruiser. Let's have a look around the back. ID.7 is going to come in two battery sizes, starting off with a 77 kilowatt hour battery, usable WLTP of over 600 kilometers. Then there's going to be an 86 kilowatt hour battery as well with a WLTP of over 700 kilometers. Charging on it, 11 kilowatt on AC, and on DC on the smaller battery, the 77 kilowatt hour, it's 170 kilowatt on DC, up to 200 kilowatt on the larger battery, which is 86 kilowatt hour. We're going to take it out for a drive in a bit to talk about the efficiency, but down along the rear, really nice LED 3D IQ light here. Not a standard, it is an optional extra, and then goes all the way along the side. Gorgeous rear end, especially in this aquamarine colour, and you've got your ID.7 badging in underneath here as well. This will come as well in a GTX all-wheel drive version, but on this it is a rear-wheel drive. 532 litres, nice and wide, and it does have a subfloor, and this can be dropped down, and you also have another in underneath. So plenty of space, perfect for bringing people, luggage, etc., etc. around the place. Inside the ID.7, you've got a head-up display standard across all models, nice circular steering wheel. We still have those glass black haptic buttons on it. Behind that then on the right-hand side, you've got your gear selector, and on the left-hand side, you've got your lights and indicators and wipers. Large 15-inch screen, new UI, totally updated, new voice assistant. You have illuminated light switch at the bottom. You have automatic moving climate control. So there isn't a manual adjustment for that now as well. You have the ID light sitting underneath the windscreen. Lots of storage in underneath here. You've got two USB-Cs, wireless charging, somewhere for your cups, and a butterfly opening storage space in underneath here as well. The seats are gorgeous. There's a couple of different levels of it, but they're Ergo Active is the brand name, and you've got them with the massage function in the rear, with the massage function in the base, and heated and ventilated, so climate controlled as well. So beautiful seats. The fit, the finish, it's excellent. We're going to take it out for a drive, but it is definitely a step up, and it's going to start competing with the more premium German brands. And I think I may have this over the the BMW i5, because it just is a custom-built MEB platform, better space, better efficiency, bigger boot. There's a lot to be said about it. Let's have a seat in the rear. Lots of space in the back of the Volkswagen ID.7. You've got two holders for your mobile phone, magazine holder. This has tri-zone climate and heated seats in the rear, left and right. You probably would fit three adults across the rear. It's a nearly flat floor, two USBs, and you also have an armrest back here as well. Nice incline, two ISOFIX. What I really like in the back of the Volkswagen ID.7 is you can really take a full advantage of the panoramic sunroof. It's currently frosted, and with one swipe you can actually make it crystal clear, and then if it gets too sunny, you can turn it and make it frosted again. Optional extra, but definitely like it. Here at the lunch stop, we're after driving from the airport of the new Volkswagen ID.7, and we have a sneak preview of the Volkswagen ID.7 Tourer. You can see this is what people want, the estate version, the station wagon. This is what I want. Don't sell a lot of them in Ireland, more of an SUV, but I think the practicality, the drag efficiency, everything about this is going to make it really important to Volkswagen on the continent, but potentially also in Ireland. I really like it, and a lot of people have already commented about it on social media. We're going to get a proper look at this down in the future, but take it in. This is what's coming. What we're hearing is entry level for the ID.7. They're looking to have it in underneath 60,000 euros here in Ireland. Also, towing is something I get asked about a lot. It can be ordered with a tow bar, and it has a maximum weight of 1200 kg braked, and it also has a drawbar vertical weight of 75 kg for those bicycle holder. What's it like driving the Volkswagen ID.7 here in the south of France as the sun sets? Hopefully we don't lose the light too much, but it's a really nice, comfortable drive, and that goes from everything from seats down to, on this specific model, we've got the DCC option, the dynamic chassis control. Yeah, really smooth, really quiet. So it's winning ticking a lot of boxes, and I can see a lot of people that do a lot of motorway, looking to do big mileage. This could be the car for them. Visibility, with that height being only 1.5, just over 1.5 meters, I don't find that it's much of a letterbox. I do feel I'm in a nice seating position. I don't feel like I'm low down getting in and getting out. Wing mirrors, decent size, not the biggest, but yeah, not bad at all. With that drag coefficient, I suppose they're looking at optimizing all of this around the place. You've got that head-up display, which is the primary way that you are going to figure out what's going on in this car, and there's lots of stuff on that, from the speed sign recognition, whether you're using the traffic assist, the driver assist systems, your speed, what's left in your battery, etc. So that's good. I like the little slimmer display, the driver cluster, the binnacle, really nice there as well. Nice, good size steering wheel. Don't like the haptic gloss black buttons, but I believe in the next generation we're going to have a bit more than that. Large 15-inch screen we've already talked about. Very intuitive, and when the satellite navigation is being used, and that augmented reality head-up display, there's a lot of stuff to like about it. These seats are amazing. It's got the Ergo Active, but it's not the top level. It's just it doesn't have the massage in the base on this model, but the massage that it does have, it also has heating and cooling. Beautiful. Again, if you're doing a lot of mileage, this is where you need to mind yourself. It has the rear button for the windows in the back, so there is some legacy ID stuff. As much as this is the 6th, we've got the 4, the 5, the 6 in China, the Buzz, the ID.3, and this is then the ID.7. So there is some older ID stuff that's still, but the fact that there's backlights on the touch sliders, it's an improvement for sure, don't get me wrong. But yeah, lots of space and storage, lots of legroom in the rear. The suspension with the dynamic chassis control is nice on this car, but you also have McPherson strut on the front and multi-link in the rear on the standard range, standard model. So good, like the noise, the smoothness of it. And this is a very undulating road and wafts through it, no problem at all. This has the upgraded motor. I'll put the code name on the bottom of the screen. For internally in Volkswagen they have it 550, not ABB, something like that. And it is a 210 kilowatt motor giving 545 newton meters of torque, and it's rear wheel drive. This will come in an all-wheel drive version as well, the GTX model. So if you want that if you want that traction, you will be able to get it as well. This has the 77 kilowatt hour battery. What is my kilowatt hour per 100 kilometer? Speed sign recognition is telling me to slow down, going through a nice village here. It is, since we started driving, and there was a lot of motorway, there was a lot of 130 kilometer an hour, getting around about that 20 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. So with this 77 kilowatt hour battery, you're looking at the mid 300s to up to the 400 mark. If it was urban and a lot less motorway, you're going to be getting more. With the 86 kilowatt hour battery coming, they're saying 700 WLTP, but real world is probably near the 550 to 570 mark. I know Thomas over in Autofugal was getting 15 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometer at the original launch that we did in Marbella, but This was a lot more motorway, this was a lot more cruising, what it's built for. So the efficiency for sure. Hopefully you've enjoyed my drive and second look around the Volkswagen ID.7. The title of this video is it this or is it going to be the BMW i5? I think you've got a bigger boot, bigger range, better efficiency. Yes, you don't have the premium badge, but in EV land, if you're looking to see and get the best out of the electric vehicle and the miles that you get for the money that you spent, I think this is going to tick a lot of boxes. And we don't have Irish prices yet. In Europe, it's starting at 58,000 euros. So hopefully you've enjoyed the review. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, and remember, if you think the EV is for you, leave it to me and I have a review. Thank you very much for watching.